Welcome back to Common Sense. I am here at Amore Vino with my friend Dino, and we've been exploring what this family-owned business is all about. And right now, Dino, who is the wine expert connoisseur, is about to educate me on wine.
Not educate you. We're gonna just taste some wines and see what you like. And we're gonna find the words that help you to convey what you like, so that when you go to other places, you can tell them what you like and basically reduce the risk for a bad experience when you have wine.
During a wine tasting, you start with a lighter wine and finish with the heaviest. Some of the heavier wines can dull your palate and reduce your ability to taste some of the flavors and nuances. So a nice light wine is exactly what we are starting with today.
This is actually a Sauvignon blend. So it's Sauvignon Blanc, it's a little bit of Riesling, a little bit of Pinot Grigio. This is a light, refreshing, crisp wine, which would pair well with things like salads, shellfish, scallops, lighter seafoods, and then sometimes the softness of this and the sort of crispness would also help you out with spicy foods, Thai food, possibly even Indian food.
Great.
So we'll pour you a little bit of this.
Okay.
And when you see people swirl your glass around, the idea behind that is to basically activate the aromatics.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna try and look for the legs, and you're gonna tell me if I'm doing it right, okay?
Okay. It's perfect. It's perfect. That's exactly it.
There is no time too short or too long to swirl your wine. The swirl is simply to get air into the glass to help bring out the smells and flavoring of each wine.
Give it a good smell.
Hello, cheers.
You don't cheers, you're about to drink.
Oh, I am about to drink.
No, you're not.
Oh, I have to smell it first?
So, aroma.
Oh, you're really making me wait for it.
Well, that's what we do. It's a big part of what you taste.
Okay.
You know, you can smell much more than you can taste. So you can smell an infinite number of smells and nuances, whereas you can only taste a few things on your palate. So you need to sort of activate that with the smell. So
all right.
give it a good smell. What do you smell?
Okay, I actually, I smell lemon.
Yeah, that's a great descriptor.
Yes.
Yes. And if you wanted to go a little further, it's lemon curd.
Lemon curd.
It's a little sweet. It's a sweeter, lemony smell. Do you get that? It's not that pungent, acidic lemon that sometimes is bitter, you know, that is kind of off-putting. It's lemon curd. It's a little sweeter, but it still has a crispness to it.
Okay.
So there's a lot of that. Anything else you smell?
No.
Okay. That's great. That's probably the dominant flavor that you smell in this then. So now you taste it.
Okay. See?
You
Cheers.
got me this time. Okay, cheers. Cheers. What do you think? Do you like it?
I like it.
Okay, that's the first and foremost important thing, is whether you like it or not when you start tasting wine. It's developing what you like the most and whatever words that you're able to use to convey that. That's all it's about.
Okay, great. Well, I do like it. It's a little fruity. And it definitely has a crisp, lean feeling. I can see where you would want to pair it with seafood and shellfish.
Exactly. So what's next is what you just mentioned, kind of, is a Chardonnay.
All right.
So we'll play around with this now.
This wine is an Americana from California. In the world of Chardonnay, there are oaked, unoaked, lighter, crisper, buttery, and floral. Chardonnay is a grape that can be very versatile. It has the ability to take on many different characteristics depending on the winemaker's style and the area it grows.
So for this Chardonnay compared to a different white wine Chardonnay, does the region where the grapes are grown make a difference in the taste?
9 times out of 10, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and we call that terroir.
Terroir.
Terroir, yeah.
And what does that mean?
Terroir is a fancy word for literally soil.
All right.
So wherever the region is, the soils are different. Some places will have clay or volcanic rock. Some will have loose gravel. It all goes into the wine. If you think about it, as the roots of any vine sink below the ground and soak up nutrients, they're soaking it up from the dirt. And that affects the flavor.
Terroir.
The terroir. Thereby imparting that flavor into the wine.
Let's taste this one.
Okay, let's do our little swirl.
I'll tell you what I smell.
Okay.
Butter.
Butter, exactly. Yeah, this is the buttery Chardonnay. So let's see how that translates to flavor now. failing.
But we're friends now.
I know, we're like best
Cheers.
friends now, I know.
Usually not a Chardonnay girl. I usually go for the Pinot Grigios when I choose white. But I do enjoy this buttery smooth Chardonnay over the zesty fruity one.
Yep, this is a smooth, that's a big point you made right there, smoothness. This is a really easy to drink wine.
Next, Dino and I try a red from Italy called Chianti. Chianti is one of the classic table wines from Italy, known for being very food friendly.
Okay, I'm smelling two things.
Okay.
One is like a cranberry, and the other is kind of like a... Is mahogany an answer?
No, but you're close. It's that woodiness to it.
Yeah,
It's that woody earthiness. And what I would correlate that to is it's wood and a little bit of leather. If you imagine wet leather, that's kind of that woodiness you're getting.
Now this I love. It's fuller, and it's
a beautiful
thicker.
wine. It's a beautiful,
And I would
complex
eat
wine.
this with a big meal.
Yep. This is a definite food wine.
Well, I would love to pair this Italian wine with a nice Italian meal.
It would be fantastic. Yeah.
Well, I don't even want to wrap this up, but I know we have one more to go.
The last wine in our tasting is a Cabernet. This wine is full, thick, and has a big bouquet, which smells like juniper, cedar, and even some pepper.
Cheers.
This is Christmas at my mom's house. I'm very comfortable with this wine.
It's a very comforting feeling, isn't it? Yeah. Big red wine is like home. It's like a warm blanket that envelops you. You know, that's what big wines do. They make you feel safe and happy.
I feel very safe and very happy with this one.
Good.
Well, I hate to have to choose a favorite.
If you have
I
to.
love all four.
Okay, but if you had to.
But I'm gonna have to go with my friend, the Cab.
The Cab. There you go.
The last one we tasted, it's absolutely delicious.
Good.
So I'll have 5 bottles of that.
Deal. We can make that happen.
All right, well, we have to take another quick break. We are probably gonna finish up these wines, but we'll be right back, and it will be Wine Club night. All right?
Right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you, Dina, I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Being a gold medalist skier requires a lot of hard work, intense training, and time outside on the mountain. But taking care of my skin is easy and doesn't affect my performance. Every day I apply sunscreen and wear protective gear. I know protecting my skin will help prevent skin cancer and avoid wrinkles. I get my skin checked regularly by a dermatologist. 1 in 5 Americans will develop some form of skin cancer in their lifetime. My name is Julia Mancuso and I'm wearing orange to help put a spotlight on skin cancer.
Hey friends, welcome back to Common Sense. We are still here at Amore Vino, and as promised, we are about to check out the very popular Wine Club night. I am praying no one spills any red wine on my pants, but who cares? It's worth it. Let's go have some fun. On the first Thursday of every month, you can expect to see the doors of Amore Vino wide open with quite the crowd inside.
Wine Club is sort of the heart and soul of the shop here. That's the people that have signed up for a monthly allocation of wine. Those are the people that we've gotten really close to most of the time. Club has grown and grown and grown from a handful of people to triple digits, which is kind of great.
On Wine Club night, the shop spotlights a winemaker to come in and do a tasting. With your membership, you get 1 or 2 bottles in your bag. The wines are something that you typically might not buy, which is an attempt to expose people to new and different tastes.
Many times you get things that you can't get anywhere else. Winemakers will bring in special reserve bottles a lot of the times. They'll pour the entire portfolio of their wines, and they'll tell you about everything, like down to details in the soil of the wines that you have in your bag.
The word timid simply does not exist at Amore Vino. The atmosphere is so comfortable, in fact, customers refer to it as the local cheers.
Compliment of being called the local cheers is just because we know you by your first name. We want to know you, we want to hear your story. We respect everyone who walks in this door, and it's addition to our family.
I was really happy when I found out that they were going to open up this place, and I would walk by it every day or drive by it every day because I just lived two streets over, and I couldn't wait for it to open because I like wine.
I've brought all kinds of people in, but this is like my shop too. You know, I can walk down the street and I feel very comfortable coming here. No matter what time, you know, the day or what day I come in, I feel safe and I feel like I'm welcome as, you know, as a family member, and meet great people like this, and it's just nice to have this. It's a great advantage to our community.
We love the wine club so much that we're all friends outside of here, and we didn't know each other until we came here.
So I was born and raised in Torrance, but Ken's originally from Napa, so he introduced me into the whole wine culture and just learning all the different adjectives and things.
Yes, those adjectives.
A little taste of home every once in a while, so having a local wine bar here. We walk our dog at Post Park right here, so it's easy for us to be in the neighborhood.
They always give us treats here too when we walk by. They always have little doggy treats and like little water in case he's tired.
You can't beat that.
I know.
So this place is just perfect for the two of you.
Yeah, it's great.
This is our favorite place, favorite thing to do.
The majority of the store's income comes directly from Wine Club. Memberships can start as low as $35 a month. With such success of not only Wine Club, but the small business in general, it begs the question of expansion.
We've pondered that and we thought about that, but I think right now we just really want to focus on our local community and enjoy the family and friends that we do have here and make this a success. And just our family and friends have made it a success for us as well. So just continuing to thrive on the happiness that we have here.
With all the hurdles running a small business can bring, the memories, happy customers, and the love of wine makes Amore Vino a true neighborhood sensation.
The minute that the doors open and our guests are here and the energy is just perfect and the wine is being poured and people are socializing and the energy is primarily full of love, that just gives me the ease, it gives me the comfort, it gives me the satisfaction, and that is priceless. That right there, it makes it all worth the while.
Okay, everyone, unfortunately that is all the time we have on our show today. Thank you so much for tuning into Common Sense, where we take a rare behind-the-scenes look at local Torrance businesses and explore the secrets to their success. I am your host, Meagan Medick, and we will see you next time. Cheers, guys.